Hello and welcome to my new word again. He's your friend, Ijoma Blessing Mesili. I'm here to tell us an overview about myself and what motivated me to write this novel. First of all, I'm a pharmacist from Nigeria and I'm working in a community pharmacy. Now, this novel based on a true life story, and it's a story about my friend, a very good friend, a childhood friend that left whatever she was passing through in Nigeria and came here with the intention of making it big and beautifying her life. But when she came here, her life was automatically turned upside down. All her hopes were shattered by the persistent attacks from the shrines where her dad and the stepmother paid homage to. From all their sacrifices, they actually wanted to waste them and frustrate them and make them nobody. As I said before, I'm a pharmacist from Nigeria that has this passion of writing. I work in a community pharmacy, a very beautiful pharmacy to work in. There we deal with a lot of queries from patients. We see people from care homes. We interact with the doctors, with the hospitals, the nurses, and all the healthcare team. But writing has been a passion to me. And in London, you can see so many people, they move about their lives, not thinking about why are things working out the way it is? Why are things not getting better as they hoped? Not realizing that there is no distance in the spirit. Everything that happens to anyone, regardless of whether you were born here or born in Africa before you came here, it's all down to your foundation. What type of foundation are you from? What is actually happening that you don't know? What are the secret events that took place in your forefathers' times or even presently? You see people that came here with high hopes of making it big. They all of a sudden run mad. You see people that came here with their family, their husband or wife. Immediately they came here, things will scatter. Their marriage will scatter. You see people that came here for 20, 25 years, they don't have their stay. You see people that came here, but they are homeless. They are sleeping off in the streets. These are all down to the things that you don't know, but it's called your foundation. In this video, I will show you a clip from the novel. I will show you a clip from the novel, where Nkonta's sister called Nkechi ran back to their homeland because Michael was threatening to kill her, and she went back to meet her mom.
Oh, Nkechi. I'm not expecting you now. I'm about to go out. Are you okay?
Mama, I don't think.
You don't think what happened? Tell me, what happened?
Mama, I had to run. I had to run.
To run?
Yes, because I didn't know what would happen next. I had to do it. I had to run.
Are you serious?
Yes. It was Papa Okeo.
Papa Oke again?
Yes.
Papa Oke again?
He was threatening that he would kill me.
To kill you? To kill you?
Yes.
You must be mad.
He's mad already. There was no money to offset Nkonta's hospital bills. And she has been there for more than 3 months now.
3 months?
Yes. No money. And that man doesn't even care. He doesn't show any interest. So Odogu, Odogu, that old witch doctor that he visits, he gave Nkonta a special key. And with that key, we were able to access his room. Because he keeps almost everything he earns, all his savings, he keeps it in his wardrobe. So we had to go there and offset the bill, collect the money to pay for the hospital bills and take care of ourselves. So I was not expecting him to be back, not until next week. And he came back yesterday and saw the door open. So he was screaming and shouting that if he sees me or set his eyes on me, It's going to kill me.
To kill you?
Yes. So when I was coming back from the stream,
Must be mad.
very mad. When I was coming back from the stream, Uju told me that I better find my way back to Ugu because the man is hell-bent to kill me. So I asked her to bring bring my box. It's very heavy. I asked her to bring my box and I went my way. I had to run from there. I didn't reach house. I had to run.
Do you know my Nkechi, you're my man. My Nkechi, my daughter, you did very well.
It's too much.
This Michael, you know what? A hen that is learning how to crow, a cock that is learning how to crow must understand that there are big ones that are that business before. Michael must.
He doesn't know that.
He must. He is biting more than he can chew.
Yes, Mama.
I think that you get away out of it.
And he enjoys it. He enjoys it.
Does he not know that we know that he's visiting Odogu, that old club doctor in the village, and I have seen so many amount of money has been given to that old man.
It's true. It's true. Virtually every day he's there.
We know who is who. And we will know who is who. I will tell him that I am from Ugu.
Mama, show him. He doesn't listen.
The only town in the Igbo land that produces wickedness.
Yes,
The whole of Igbo land.
And
I will show him that I have climbed an helicopter with a bare hand in my teenage years. Do you know what? But never mind. Take your box upstairs and get me mine on Yola.
Yola.
Yes. I'm going to see Dike now.
Who is Dike?
Dike, you don't know him.
I don't know.
The only unchallengeable wrestler in the village.
Okay, that one.
Yes. Now define my life. Yes. He is the only one that can tell me what to do to that idiot. I'm not afraid of Odogu and his Itogu. Yes. Go and get it.
Mama, Michael needs an iron hand.
Yes, I want to show him that he's an idiot.
Someone need to tell him that somebody need to tell him that we are from Ugu.
I will show him that.
Pepper him, Mama. Pepper him. I will go and get it.
Never mind. This man, he has planned. He wanted to kill one of my daughters.
Yes,
and he's planning to kill it again. He
never know. He never smelled pepper before.
He is a liar.
We are going to cook forward with the kettle and give it to him to drink.
You just look at. I'll just to whisk his mouth.
Now, to whisk his mouth. Let the mouth be at his back of his neck.
I will just cut off his head.
Yes, do it, Mama. Do it. Yes. But do you think that she can do it when Michael has a higher power? Or do you think that Michael can suppress her as she herself too has a great power? When the hearts of men are decadently wicked, we see evil forces in their fullest, in their full manifestations. You see people boasting because of the powers they have that they can destroy. And if you're not a Christian, they can still destroy. Also, in this video, I will throw more light on this novel. Hello, and welcome everyone. My name is Ijoma Blessing Oyemeseli, and I'm here to talk about my debut novel called When the Hearts of Men Are Decadently Wicked. When the Hearts of Men Are Decadently Wicked. It's a very interesting book, a novel based on a true life story about one of my friends that lived here, but in Wales. I followed this lady because the things that happened to her life turned out to be very interesting. So I followed her story. I kept writing in details, everything she told me that happened to her. And we knew all the way from Nigeria anyway. So I didn't just meet her here. I knew their family in Nigeria. This when the hearts of men are decadently wicked actually exposed the evil sides of polygamous family. In Nigeria, is a legal thing to marry more than one wife. Many men has gone into polygamy because of one reason or the other. Some went there because they were pressurized into going there. Some went there because it was their culture. Some married many wives because they want to show their fame and their ego. As I said, some went there because they were looking for the fruit of the womb, a male child. In this novel, from the first chapter, it was talking about the area where Michael and Rose lived. And from the second chapter and third chapter, that's when the events about this family started unfolding. The family used to be a united family. Michael was so much in love with Rose, maybe because Rose was so submissive, by giving him almost everything she was earning in order to help them establish properties, landed properties. Because initially when Rose met him, there was no property. The family was so wretched. The only house that was there was their house that was built by their grandfather as far back as 1938. So Rose, being a Christian and submissive in nature, was asked under duress anyway to, to, to contribute towards the building plans. And she was meant to be given everything, all that she earns from her teaching job. And the little she has to buy food from Michael when the hearts of men are decadently wicked. And they did that and actually had more than one properties built. And Rose was hoping that when they retire, they are going to retire and start enjoying themselves for what they have labored, she has worked so hard for. But all was in vain because this man called Michael was a selfish and very greedy type of person that all she repaid Rose with was to ask her that if she doesn't take in again, she's going to get married because she wanted many children. He counted himself as someone that has a lot of landed properties, and the three children she gave him are not enough. He kept on pressurizing Rose, pressurizing her until at a point he actually went into polygamy. He married from a pagan family. He married a girl that is old enough to be his own daughter, and her name was Nkonta. Nkonta came from a pagan family that were well known with their paganism. That there was the woman that gave birth to her was married to a woman. So that woman, before she gave birth to Nkonta, she sleeps with other men, and that was their tradition in their family. Nkonta came because she was brought up from a family that has no morals. She came with all those characters, in addition to the charms, to the fortifications, the marine powers, the witchcraft powers she had. And with all this in her possession, she managed to convince Michael to fight against Rose and her children. And Michael indulged in those thoughts and started practicing them, started visiting witch doctors, started paying witchcrafts, for fortification and to enable him to eliminate Rose and her children. they got themselves involved with shrines, with marine powers, sacrificing each year, even to the extent that he was given a python that would be helping him, assisting him to kill. When the hearts of men are decadently wicked, you will see the extent to which people can go if they want to eliminate. You will find it in this book. You see where people can be fortified to change into animals. You find it in this book. Because all these things were normal practices Nkonta and Michael engaged themselves in order to destroy Rose and her kids. But unfortunately, whoever that trusts in God, notwithstanding what the enemy plans, notwithstanding the arrows, there's always a shield. They engaged, Nkonta and Michael engaged in so many atrocities and covenants in the bid to destroy Rose. But all these things were piling up. All the sacrifices they're supposed to be doing every year were piling up until at a point they couldn't do it anymore. And that was when those shrines, those powers, those deities started fighting back. And they fought Michael, fought Nkonta and their kids to the extent that there was no descendant that was remaining. The covenants which the sacrifice which they stopped paying to the shrine wiped them. And Rose and her kids were enjoying, they were expanding. God was blessing them. Grab your copy, When the Hearts of Men Are Decadently Wicked, from Amazon. It's available in Amazon. And follow me in my page, www.ijoma20102011.co.uk. You will see all the updates where you can grab your copies, the bookshops, the ebooks, Amazon, all the outlets where this book is available. Grab your copy now before it is too late. When the Hearts of Men Are Decadently Wicked. And I hope I met you guys in a very good mood. Thank you very much. I will show you where to grab your copy. But for the meantime, stay tuned and be updated in my blog page, www.ijoma20102011.co.uk. And also, you can always get these copies from Amazon's, but the rest of the outlets will be given and updated.
Shana manane sana, shana manana mayana saka, dibi diba dia duda kandia da basha. I'll put you in front of my melody. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. I'll make room for two. You and I, Jesus. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. Oh, hey, oh. You are all that matters. Oh, hey, oh, hey. You are all that matters. Oh, hey, oh, hey. You are all that matters. Nanya mana sasa. If I don't have you in my life, what would I gain? If you take the Holy Ghost away, matters. Hey, I'll put you in front of my melody. You are all that matters. I'll make room for two. You and I, Jesus. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. Is it the house or is it the car? I'll give them all to you. Is it the name or is it the fame? I'm nothing without you. What would